Picture this. You're deep into a thrilling movie, or maybe you're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic and suddenly, that all-too-familiar urge hits. You really need to pee. It's a situation we've all found ourselves in, and it always seems to happen at the most inconvenient times. In that moment, you're faced with a classic dilemma. Do you hold it and hope for the best, or do you make a dash for the nearest restroom, risking missing out on something important? It's a decision that can feel surprisingly high stakes. But have you ever stopped to wonder what's actually happening inside your body when you resist the urge to go? What's going on beneath the surface as you try to distract yourself or cross your legs a little tighter? Your urinary system is an incredible network, working tirelessly to filter your blood, remove waste and create urine every single minute of the day. It's a finely tuned process that keeps your body in balance and your internal environment healthy. Most of us can hold it for a while, sometimes even longer than we'd like to admit. But pushing your limits too far isn't always harmless. Ignoring your body's signals can have real consequences, even if you think you're just being tough or practical. So, how long is too long to wait? What risks are you actually taking when you decide to hold it in? And what could happen if you make a habit of it? These are questions worth considering for your health. Let's dive into the fascinating science of pee, how your body manages this essential function, what happens when you ignore nature's call, and why it's so important to listen to your body's signals. This isn't just about avoiding embarrassing accidents, it's about protecting your internal plumbing and making sure your urinary system stays healthy for years to come. So, are you ready to discover what your body's really telling you when nature calls? Let's get started and find out how to keep your bladder and your whole body happy and healthy. Meet your bladder, a stretchy, muscular bag in your lower abdomen. It's one of those organs you probably don't think about much, but it's working for you every single day, quietly doing its job. Tucked safely behind your pelvic bone, the bladder is a true multitasker, always ready to expand and contract as needed. It stores urine from your kidneys, expanding like a water balloon as it fills. Just like a balloon, it stretches to hold more and more liquid and then shrinks back down when it's empty. This clever design means your body can collect waste and get rid of it all at once, instead of constantly trickling it out. Most adult bladders hold about 350 to 500 milliliters, roughly 2 cups. That's about the same as a medium-sized water bottle or 2 big mugs of coffee. It's more than you might expect, and it's all packed into a surprisingly small space. As it fills, stretch receptors in the bladder wall send signals to your brain. Getting full down here. These signals start off gentle, just a nudge to let you know things are happening. It's your body's way of giving you a polite heads up before things get urgent. At first, the urge is easy to ignore, but as the bladder keeps filling, those signals get stronger. You might start to fidget, cross your legs, or feel a growing sense of impatience. It's your body's way of making sure you don't forget to take care of business. Your brain tells the sphincter muscles to stay closed, letting you hold it, temporarily. These muscles act like a security guard, keeping everything in until you find the right time and place. It's a delicate balance between mind and body, but as pressure builds, the urge becomes impossible to ignore. Suddenly, every minute feels longer, and finding a bathroom becomes your top priority. The discomfort is your body's final warning. This back and forth between your bladder and brain is a finely tuned system. It's a constant conversation with your nerves acting as messengers, making sure you're always in the loop about what's happening inside. You're in control until you're not. Most of the time you call the shots, but if you wait too long, your body will take over, no matter what you're doing. Ignore the urge too long, and your body will demand action. So next time you feel that familiar pressure, remember, your bladder is just doing its job, keeping you healthy and in balance. As your bladder fills past its comfort zone, the signals intensify. You'll feel pressure, discomfort, and maybe even pain, your body's way of saying, "Go now." You might squirm, cross your legs, or feel distracted. Ignore it longer, and you risk leaks or stress incontinence, especially if you laugh or sneeze. At maximum capacity, the urge is overwhelming and painful. This is your body's last warning. It's time to find a bathroom, fast. Holding it any longer can start to harm your urinary system. Holding your pee too long isn't just uncomfortable. It can be risky. The most common problem? Urinary tract infections. Stagnant urine lets bacteria multiply. Overstretching your bladder can weaken its muscles, making it harder to empty fully. This can lead to chronic retention and more infections. Your brain and bladder might even stop communicating properly, causing incontinence or loss of urge. While a bladder burst is rare, your muscles will usually give out first, leading to involuntary urination. Bottom line, holding it too often stresses your system and can cause long-term problems. It's not worth the risk. The best advice when it comes to bathroom habits? Always listen to your body. Your body is constantly sending you signals about what it needs, and it's important to pay attention to them. When you feel the urge to go, don't delay. Head to the bathroom as soon as you can. Ignoring the urge can put unnecessary stress on your bladder, and may even lead to discomfort or health issues over time. Try to use the bathroom every 3 to 4 hours, even if you don't feel a strong urge. This helps train your bladder and keeps it functioning well. Regular bathroom breaks are a simple but powerful way to support your bladder's health and prevent problems down the road. Don't rush the process. Take your time and make sure you empty your bladder completely. This helps reduce the risk of infections and keeps you feeling comfortable. Staying hydrated is just as important. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps flush out bacteria and keeps your urinary system healthy. Water not only supports your bladder, but it also helps your whole body run smoothly, giving you more energy and better overall health. Of course, sometimes you might have to wait to use the restroom, like when you're out and about or in a meeting. That's okay every now and then, but try not to make a habit of holding it in for too long, as this can strain your bladder over time. If you ever notice pain, a sudden sense of urgency, or trouble controlling your bladder, don't ignore these signs. Talk to a doctor or healthcare professional. They can help you figure out what's going on and offer solutions. Remember, your bladder is resilient, but it does have its limits. Respect those limits, and you'll set yourself up for lifelong bladder health and comfort. So next time you feel the urge, don't ignore it. Trust your body's signals and take action when you need to. Take care of your bladder by staying hydrated, listening to your body, and practicing healthy habits every day. When you look after your bladder, it'll look after you, helping you feel your best day after day.